It's the man with more wild flavors than motherfucking now later.
DJ Hoppa.
Never stop, never change.
Give me respect, cause I've been coming up these last years.
What's up? I just met Carrie about 30 seconds ago.
Hi guys. What's up, DJ Hoppa? How are
What's
you?
up? I'm good.
Awesome.
We just got back, me, Hobson, and Swizz got back from doing some shows in St. Louis and Chicago. And they were really good. The last one in Chicago, we played at Reggie's, and super live crowd. Everybody knew all the words. He came out to Ill Mind, and it was a really good show. So
Awesome.
yeah, just riding that high. Came
Yeah.
back and just working on music.
That's crazy. Well, I just want to thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, look at you! Oh shit!
Oh, snap.
Damn!
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. So I was just wondering if I could ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
So people can know more about the man behind the magic and the music.
Okay.
The DJing. All right. So where did the name DJ Hoppa come from?
It actually means, it's a Hawaiian word that means like a mixed breed, being like Asian and white, Pacific Islanders and white, and then it's been adapted for, you know, if you're Japanese and white or Chinese and white, Korean and white. I happen to be Korean and white, but it's actually spelled H-A-P-A, and my sister would always call me like Hoppa Hoppa, and when I started DJing, she'd always be like, DJ Hoppa, you know, and I played a couple shows, and my first two shows, the promoters fucked up and spelled it wrong. They spelled it H-O-P-P-A, and I didn't really care. I was cool with it. I was like, you know what? I'll just stick with that. It's easier for them, and it's kind of a dumb reason to change the name, but I said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I was like, cool, I'll just keep it H-O-P-P-A. So that's how I got it, yeah.
Awesome.
I like your enthusiasm.
So where do you come from?
Well, I come from Panorama City, San Fernando Valley, born and raised. Pretty much right here, 818.
Awesome.
Yep.
Are there any special things that inspired you to be a DJ?
Definitely some key people in my life when I was younger. I had a homie named John who lives right in the neighborhood. Like, all my homies I've known since I was really young, like 6, 7, 8 years old, because we all grew up in the same spot and no one really moved away. We all just stayed tight. And he had like a drum and bass record in like '96, and then he had an Alcoholics record, the acapella, and he would mix the acapella of the hip-hop record over the drum and bass record, and it sounded so fresh to me, and we would just cut that up in his garage. And after that, I was just hooked on, anytime I saw turntables, I had to play with them, and then finally got a shitty one and a shitty mixer and built it up and got some better ones, and I was just addicted to it.
So you're talking about turntables?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How is it equipment-wise being a DJ? Like, do you have to haul everything around?
I do, because, well, you know, like, I use 2 Technique 1200 turntables and a big mixer. Like, a lot of DJs these days they can get away with just bringing their laptop to a club, you know, and more power to them. That's like, you know, technology is definitely moving to an easier way, but I prefer hands-on, like, really manipulating it, and I do have to sometimes take those turntables on flights, and fuck TSA, they always fuck up my turntables every time. They unscrew the tone arms, they beat them up and shit. They got no respect for DJs. So fuck TSA, I hate you guys on my turntables. It's not a bomb, it's a turntable.
That's his public service announcement.
Yeah.
What moment did you realize that you really wanted to be a DJ? Like, you're gonna do this.
That's true, because for a long time it was just in the bedroom, like a hobby thing. We just, you know, smoke weed or whatever and just play on the turntables all night. I would say once I started, I actually started making beats, and it kind of goes hand in hand with DJing, because I would sample from old records. So I'd take, you know, DJing, I'd take old records and take little pieces of it and put it in the computer, put it in the drum machine and chop it up. And I started making beats and making songs. And once that happened and I started actually making my own songs out of stuff, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Once I started figuring that out and I was able to express myself in that route, that was all I wanted to do with it.
Awesome. Who do you think influences your music the most? Like when you make beats?
Oh man, I would say DJ Premier. DJ Shadow, like that old school sample style. There's a lot of new cats that are coming out that are just killing it with like the 808 style and all the new beats coming out I love, but I'm definitely a big fan of like old school sampling, Pete Rock, all that kind of stuff.
What is your biggest hopsicle in this music industry?
I mean, it's different for being a DJ. It's a little different than being like a rapper. Like you're not so much in the forefront. So it's definitely you just got to prove yourself a little bit and really flex, because you can't. You know, the image of a DJ is whatever. No, it's all about, you know, your skill, and to pick out the really dope ones, you got to kind of really watch for it. It's just standing out, you know. That's what you got to do, is like really push yourself out there and be really creative and original, because there's a lot of competition and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
In the industry.
Yeah. So I saw online you're involved with a label called Broken Complex.
Yes. Yes. That was like I said, I've had homies for a long time. A lot of us, if we didn't make music, we were really passionate and just loved music. So when I was making my first beats and I knew that's what I wanted to do, I put together a project. It's actually called To April from June. I made it in that span, from June to April. I made it in that span of time, and we had to put it out, and we just formed Broken Complex, which kind of means like broken, shit's all like spread out, and then complex is like real intricate of the same thing. So it's kind of like everyone's real different, spread out, but like we come together to like really create some cool shit, and that was that first album.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Broken Complex is, I mean, that shit's tatted on my neck. That's my baby. That's been our thing for 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, putting out music, a lot of good artists on there. BrokenComplex.com, check it out for sure.
Do it!
Do it!
Do it!
Do that shit!
Yeah. So how did you get involved with Funk Volume?
Oh, how did I get blessed by Funk Volume, man? Those guys are great. They're the best. We both luckily come from the same place. I mean, San Fernando Valley, that's where Hopson's from, and he had just finished up his I Am Raw album, and I actually didn't even know about Hopson yet. Like, he had a huge following, but in LA, you know, his presence, he wasn't really doing a lot of stuff in LA. He was kind of like, you know, beating up the internet really hard, and I met up with those guys, and they needed a DJ for a tour. We had a couple practices here, like they actually came here, and we worked on the set. Did a show in Bakersfield, and like right from that show, they were like, "Yeah, you know, we're doing this." And I did 40 cities with them, and we did that big tour. And after that, they were like, "Yo, man, like, you know, they just announced actually they signed myself and another artist, Dizzy Wright, who's really dope. We're working on his mixtape right now, but you know, they hit me up and they were like, "Let's do this. You know, we want to announce you as an official artist, and you know, have you just be the official DJ for Funk Volume." And they're real cool about, you know, like they were happy that I'm doing my own thing with Broken Complex, and it's all just networking and making good music, so I'm about it, and we've just been beating it up.
Sweet. And so you're talking about the tour?
Yeah, doing a lot of shows.
Yeah, you went all over.
All over the U.S.
Yeah,
Hopson, like, they actually got to go to Australia last year, which I'm very jealous of. I can't wait to go this year. But we got some shows in Canada in February, and a lot of good shows coming up.
Awesome. Did you have a favorite city?
I have a lot of favorite cities. I love, like, San Francisco, Portland, Chicago was really dope. We got to enjoy downtown. Dallas, Las Cruces, New Mexico. There's just a lot of the little cities end up being really cool, you know? The real small, out of nowhere, like, cities. But,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, and then so, you were also telling me that you had a gig on Monday nights.
Yeah, I do a residency. It's called I Fucking Love Mondays, and it's at a bar called the Little Rock in the Valley, actually, on Ventura and Reseda, and yeah, it's just like a Monday night gig where I play whatever the hell I want, and you know, like, we got a lot of loyal kids that come out and just party. Kids that don't have normal jobs, normal 9-to-5 jobs, you know what I mean? They'll just come and party on a Monday, but if you're 21, come check it out.
Whoa, do it! Do you do anything else in your spare time? Like, are you like a superhero? Or?
No, not at all. I in my very limited spare time, I'll squeeze in some video games or just like try to like get some exercise and go out and see the sun, because a lot of times I'm just trapped in here or in a bar or in a venue playing a show. So it's nice to like enjoy the world around me sometimes.
Definitely.
For sure.
All right. Well, what do you predict for 2012?
Oh man, nonstop. That's it. Just nonstop. A lot of traveling, a lot of shows. New projects from myself, Hopson, Swizz, Dizzy. all the Broken Complex cats, like everyone right now is just super on their grind. So we're gonna see a lot of new music, a lot of new videos for sure.
Well, I'm so excited! I can't wait.
Hell yeah!
Now we're gonna wrap this up because he's a busy man, you guys. But before we wrap it up, can you tell the camera where we can find you online?
Yeah, absolutely. Facebook.com/DJ Hoppa, DeeJayHoppa, and Twitter.com/DJ Hoppa, and BrokenComplex.com, and MyFunkVolume.com. Yeah. Thank you very much, Trey. I enjoyed it.
I made you in DJ ability.
Are you ready for this?